Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Baffled. Adjective. Baffling, bafflement, baffler, baffle. Baffled. Adjective. Unable to understand or explain something. Completely puzzled or confused. Perplexed or bewildered by a situation, problem, or statement. Example: she was baffled by the sudden change in his behavior. Thwarted or frustrated in an attempt to proceed or succeed. Example: the detectives were baffled by the lack of evidence of sound or light, obstructed or disrupted, often by a physical barrier. Example: the baffled noise from the engine indicated a mechanical issue. Obsolete. Defeated or disconcerted in a confrontation. Example: literary. The knight stood baffled before his cunning foe.
The scientist was baffled by the unexpected results of the experiment. The detective remained baffled after reviewing all the evidence. Her sudden disappearance baffled everyone who knew her. The professor's complex explanation left the students utterly baffled. The jury was baffled by the defendant's contradictory statements. The baffling instructions made it impossible to assemble the furniture correctly. His baffling behavior raised suspicions among his colleagues. The sudden market crash was a baffling event for economists. The magician's trick was so baffling that no one could figure it out. The baffling complexity of quantum mechanics challenges even the brightest minds. The strange noise in the engine baffles the mechanics. Her refusal to cooperate baffles her teammates. The acoustic baffles in the concert hall improved sound quality. The new tax law baffles even seasoned accountants. The labyrinth's design deliberately baffles those who enter. There was widespread bafflement when the CEO resigned without explanation. His expression reflected pure bafflement at the bizarre question. The sudden policy change caused bafflement among employees. The audience watched in bafflement as the performer vanished. The professor's lecture only deepened the students' bafflement. Key tips for test takers: TOEFL, SAT, GRE, GMAT. 1. Usage and importance. Baffled and its derivatives frequently appear in reading comprehension and sentence completion questions. They describe confusion, perplexity, or something that is hard to understand. Common in passages about science, puzzles, mysteries, or complex theories. 2. Likely question formats. Synonym selection. Baffled versus perplexed versus bewildered versus flummoxed. All similar, but baffled is more neutral. Analogies. Baffled is to confusion versus elated is to joy. State versus emotion. Sentence completion. The researchers were blank by the anomaly in their data. Answer: baffled. 3. Common confusables. Buffeted, physically struck, versus baffled, mentally confused. Bewildered, stronger emotional confusion, versus baffled, more intellectual confusion. Flabbergasted, extreme surprise, versus baffled, moderate confusion. 4. Relevant idioms or proverbs. It's baffling how common in TOEFL speaking or writing. Baffled beyond belief, GRE or GMAT level intensifier. A baffling turn of events, SAT or GMAT reading passages. 5. Test-taking strategies. In synonym questions, eliminate words that imply anger, for example, frustrated, or fear, for example, terrified. If a passage describes a scientific mystery, expect baffled or baffling nearby. In analogies, think of cause-effect relationships. A riddle baffles a solver.